Well, okay, first of all, let's see when the rain comes. Now it's dry. That means we will have to do the qualifying program at the beginning of the session. And I'm checking the weather forecast, and in 30 minutes we will have rain, so it will be interesting to test the current rain conditions, because the race will be on wet conditions. So very important session. That means the first 30 minutes we will use them to do all we need to do for qualifying. That will be on dry, so no time to waste for now, and I have to get out right now to the track because we have a very limited amount of time. Let me check the setup first. Let's load the setup. Remember, we are using a wet setup because of Sunday. Sunday we will have rain. And now let's try to complete the qualifying program. Let's see if we can complete it on these tires. Let's put all together in the lab and let's see if we can complete it. So let's go move on to track now.
Let's get a few laps under our belt.
Now that the track will be a bit green, but we have no time to waste, you know, guys. It is what it is. Okay, here we go. We are the first car on track today. Now remember, we are using the second engine that is a bit more fresh than the first we used in practice 1 and 2 yesterday. Let's see if we can solve this kind of power issue or lack of power issue we have in sector 1. Obviously now I will use the maximum energy possible during the lap because we have to try to complete this qualifying program. Track is very good looking. No rain for the moment. Blue sky. Silverstone, one of my favorite tracks. Beautiful corners. I am enjoying so much this weekend, guys. I have to be very cautious with the tires now. It's a circuit where you have to put a lot of energy in the tires, and in the out lap it's very important to save and to cool down a bit the tires. Don't stretch too much because we will need it later on in this section. Let's go for it.
that was a really good job
Nice.
indeed. We got a lot of valuable information out of that. Well done.
Nice purple in the first attempt. Very nice, guys, very nice. Wow. It was not the greatest lap, but it was very consistent lap. No mistakes. And it's the first one. So very happy, guys. Really happy. Obviously, these tires still being in a good shape, so we can do more laps. So let's go to the garage because I have no fuel, and let's wait a bit more. Not too much because the rain is coming. And let's try to beat this lap time. It's about to try to find more time, to try to understand how competitive we are in these conditions. It's very nice to drive at maximum speed in this track. It's lovely, as Max Verstappen should say. This track is awesome. Speed limit, I think I see the speed limiter. Something I have to practice for race. Obviously in race I will come out with that much less speed on wet. Okay, now let's wait a bit. Let's see the lap times of the rest of the cars, and in that way we have a good reference in terms of where we are. Obviously I'm not sure everyone will try to test the quali runs right now. That means lap times of the rest of the car won't be maybe so competitive as it should be. Wow, well, look at that. I was on green most of the track. I lost time in the loop and in the final corner, the final two corners. I did not the best entry, but the rest of the track is in a very good shape. It's nice. As you can see, Alonso was 1 second slower, but obviously that's why, because they are not they are not doing a quality lap as I was doing it, so it was a bit fake. This lap times. Probably the Charles Leclerc is interesting lap time. Let's see what he can do. Oh, a lock up. It's not using the all energy, as you can see in the steering wheel. Anyway, it did 28.7, that is a very good lap time. We have to wait to see if someone do a quali run. Now what I'm gonna do is, because we have not so much time before the rain comes, so you can see here, let's try to do let's try to test let's try to do two laps now, 2 hot laps, obviously with one cool down lap in the middle, and let's try to beat that lap times. Let's try. Okay, let me check this track. Okay, we will have to clear track right now.
Everyone ready? Okay, let's go.
So let's see if we can do 127. I think my target will be 127. That's my goal for these laps. See, the clouds are coming. Very cloudy now.
It looks Looks like rain is inbound and we're expecting it in around 5 minutes. 5 minutes till the rain. Dries definitely seem like the fastest tyre at the moment.
We have not too much time to complete these laps. Definitely it's much darker now. Much darker.
Okay, we've got 4 laps of fuel remaining.
Let's try to beat the lap time. Here we go. Very good lap. Wow, 27.9. Yes, good lap. Very good lap, guys. Let's try to cool down the car and let's see if we have time to complete another lap. Wow, perfect, guys. Car is responding very well today in dry conditions. That's good news. Obviously the upgrades we have here that are major upgrades are working very well. The car feels much more stable and we have more power as well, so difficult now to beat that lap time, but let's try again. Third sector was very good, but I lost a lot of time in sector 1 and 2. 110 per sector, so but well, I'm happy, very happy with these laps. Very happy, guys. So box now.
Pitting this lap then. Come into the pits at the end of this lap.
And I think we have to wait a long time now until the track will be fully wet to test the car in wet conditions for the race. So, oh, I see rain now on my visor. I see some drops, so it's raining now. Perfect timing before to complete the laps on dry. Oh, it looks today I'm alone on track. I'm not seeing any car on track. Wow. Okay, right now there is a car. And my teammate. Oh, I lost the sound of the game. I have to fix it. I have to fix it. Well, everything is going very well, to be honest, in this practice session. But now it's about to wait, guys. It's not the end of the session. I mean, it's raining, but I will get out of the garage later on. Why? Because, as I said multiple times, the race on Sunday will be on wet conditions, probably on inters, and we have the opportunity to test the car now in wet. You know, for the race. The qualifying is done, the qualifying program is done, the qualifying homework is done. We did solid laps in qualifying. Now I think we have a very good car for qualifying today. Obviously we are P1, but because we were the only ones who test the car in qualifying conditions, so the rest of the lap times of the rest of the cars are not very representative of the maximum potential they have. So that's why I mean, I'm P1, but it doesn't mean absolutely nothing, guys. I won't be P1 today in qualifying, you know, but it's very nice to see that the car felt very good. Now let's wait to see let's wait to see for the track that will be in fully wet conditions. And let me check. I would like to check the sectors because in my last lap I was not so fast, but as you can see I did personal best 1/10.5 almost. So that means my ideal uptime will be even 27.7 even. So I have 2 tenths more in the back. And now it's about to wait. We have to wait 40 minutes remaining. Let's see. Probably we have to wait like maybe 10-15 minutes in the garage. Because as you can see here, people are still using dry tires. I mean, it's raining now, but the rain is not enough for use now inter tires. So let's see what lap times they are running now. Probably they will be in 30, 31 even, because in these conditions obviously the track is slippery, less grip, and drivers will suffer a bit more in these semi-wet conditions. It's even visible now in the camera that they are much slower. in this section. I have the RS open, so that means race director has not declared wet track still. But I assume in a couple of minutes the track will be wet. Yesterday I felt very comfortable on wet conditions. I have to say that it was not the best one. I mean, Alex was faster, but as I said, I was using very old components in the power unit, so maybe I had a bit lack of power. And it will be interesting now to compare my lap times now that I will do on Inters when the track will be wet to the lap times people will be doing, so it will be very interesting to see. But obviously for the moment we have to wait. Oh, even Piastri is not completing the lap. That means probably he's thinking to use Inter tires or maybe to wait a bit more in the garage. Only three cars on track now. On Inter, look at that. Fernando Alonso is on Inter right now. So that means the track is getting wet faster than I would think. I was thinking. But for the moment there is not a spray, there is not wet patches. I don't see wet patches. Yesterday it was raining a lot. We see clearly the wet patches and the dry line, you know. But for the moment we have not that. I see some kind of drops or semi-wet patches on the track now. It's very interesting. It's very nice, the look of the track in terms of graphics. I think I like in this game how the rain is represented on the track. You can see how the track is getting damp or wet. Oh, I see some spray there. I see a spray there. There is a spray. Oh, you can see some drops now in that section. And the spray is looks very realistic. They improve a lot this kind of visuals in this game, I have to say. And it's very nice. Let's see a bit of onboard camera of Fernando Alonso. I have to downshift here. And dry is not necessary, obviously. And you can see there are a lot of raindrops, right, actually. Very careful with the throttle here. Oh, very careful. Alonso is second in the championship, 138 points. He's doing an amazing season. Aston Martin is developing very well the car. Not as in real life this season, that was terrible. Oh, look at this understeer there. And now you can start see how the track is now is getting wet, much wet. But now nothing comparable to what we had yesterday for the moment. But very nice. It's very cool to see how the rain is getting wet the track little by little. Very good improvement in terms of visuals. Very nice. This game looks fantastic, this rain effect. Oh, here, whoa, you can see the spray there. A lot of spray in that straight line speed. Oh, a bit of almost lost the car there. And he's doing 139.1. Yesterday I don't remember the lap times. Let me check the... I have not the phone here. Unfortunately I have not the phone to check something. It's here, it's here. I want to check the lap times of yesterday in wet. Let me see it. Okay, I have it here. I can advance. I have to go to YouTube to check it. One 39.4. At the end of the session I did yesterday on Inter, 138.1, but it's true that the track was a bit dry. It was starting to get dry. And people is doing actually... I cannot see here the lap time. Even the fastest on Inter conditions was Perez 137.3. Hamilton was second in free practice 1 on Inter 37.6. Norris 37.8, Russell 37.9, and now people is doing, let's see that times. I did 138.1, Albon did 138.0 yesterday in free practice 1, and Leclerc is running now in 140s actually. So 141 for Fernando. That means the track is a bit... Well, you can see now the track is completely wet. The track is a bit slower than yesterday on Inter. Let's see... Let's see this Russell's lap. And get out right now. I think after watching that lap... you can see the... Wow, look at that. It's like yesterday we had a clear dry line, but now the dry line is not so visible. As you can see here, there is not so much dry line as yesterday. That means that the weather is falling down on track is heavier. It's much heavier. But it's very cool, guys. The visuals are fantastic on weather in this game. Ooh, lost it a bit there. It's absolutely fantastic, the visuals in this game in the rain. And how the dry lines start to form or disappear is fantastic, guys. I love it. Yesterday we have a massive dry line in the middle of the track, and now you can see there is not so much visible. So I'm very excited to get out right now and to test the conditions of the track. It looks very, very difficult to be out there right now, more than even yesterday. Russell is in 47. Well, I think it's time to get out, guys. I think it's our moment to get out. And to see what we can do in these conditions, what lap times we can achieve. Oh, look at that. Luis is on wets. He's on wet tire. That means the rain is very heavy right now. Wow. But it will start to decrease, I think. So I will use the inters, guys. Because I think it's the tire. It's the tire. Let's use the used inter we have. It's the tire we need for these conditions. That seems in the next minutes the rain intensity will be reduced a bit. Let's put a bit of fuel. And let's try to run a couple of laps to understand the car in these conditions. Very, very important, guys. Very, very important for Sunday's race. And now we are in a moment where we are running on Inter on maybe wet condition, on wet tire conditions. So we have to be very, very careful. And don't damage the car. Look at that.
Take it easy to start with, the track's very wet.
Okay, we have the Inter in a very wet track. Let's try to survive the first laps. And I think the weather forecast says that the rain intensity will decrease a bit, so in the next minutes the first laps will be crucial to very, very careful now. Very wet, much wet than yesterday actually. There is no dry line. Oh, look at that. Critical conditions, we have to survive on this. No grip here. Oh, no grip at all. Let's try to warm up a bit. Oof. And I feel a bit of aquaplaning on the straight. We have to survive these minutes.
The rain's getting lighter now, but it's going to take a while for the track to dry out. It's hard to say if inters or wets are better right now.
We are in the crossover right now. Let's go for it. Let's do a couple of good laps now. My teammate here. Oh, no traction at all. Start to see a dry line, as you can see here. Oh, I'm going wide. Now I see a dry line. So probably that means the rain intensity is decreasing right now. 1:45. Definitely not very quick. Let's try to improve that lap time. Critical point here. This is learning for Sunday basically. Definitely there is a dry line now. To improve that 43.5. Let's see this lap what we can do. (1:42.1). Okay. That's the lap time to beat now, 42.1. Corner is terrible to put the foot on the throttle. But now basically there is a clear bright line again. I have the feeling the track is getting quicker now. Oof. 1:41.4, okay. 7/10 better than last lap. Let's try to beat that 41.4 now. Yesterday we did in these conditions 38.1, remember? And now let's see what we can do in this lap. Ooh. Let's see if we can follow the pace of that car. 1:39.9. Wow, the track is getting quicker, much quicker. Let's see if we can follow that Alpine. It's a good test for Sunday. Use a bit of energy. We have fuel only for 2.5 laps, so it feels very nice to driving wet in this game. Really, I'm enjoying a lot. The car feels very reactive to what I do with the steering wheel and with the level of grip in every corner. It's very it's fun. I have to have this level of fun Sunday in these conditions. Oh, I'm running a bit faster than the Alpine, I think. I'm catching him. Wow. 1:38.8. Faster than yesterday now, actually. I think it's backing off. I think, I'm not sure. Yes, I think it's backing off, I think. Yes. I think we were running similar pace. I had to check who was, what Alpine was, and to see their lap times. Now the curves, so
okay, you're doing well out there. Keep it up. We're looking at about 10 more minutes of rain. 10 minutes. Inters look like the best tyre for now.
probably these conditions are the conditions we will have Sunday. Very important to be on track now. 1:38.2. I have no more fuel, so we have to go to the garage in this lap. It's very fun to drive in these conditions. Oh, I touched I damaged the floor, I think. Touched some kind of curve or something.
You've got damage to the rear diffuser. I suggest you come in and we take a look.
Sorry, guys. Sorry. It was unnecessary, completely unnecessary. It's good to know for the race as well. I cannot touch that curve so aggressive. Well, I enjoyed a lot. I remember, I repeat it again. I enjoyed a lot driving in these conditions. In this game, driving in driving in rain for me, in comparison to last year's game, is much more fun. It's much more entertaining. It's nicer. That's a word. It's nicer. I damaged the diffuser. Sorry, guys. Fortunately, it's at the end of the session, and I'm not sure if I will get out again. Now it's very important to see.
Car repairs have set us back a little.
I would like to see my lap times in comparison to. As you can see, the track was getting quicker and quicker. You can see in the lap times how I was improving every lap. I would like to see the Alpine. That was probably was Gasly. Probably that was the lap time of Gasly, 38.1. 38.1. That was my penultimate lap. That means... Wow, it was 7 tenths faster than me. Probably was using the quali mode engine, something like that. My last lap time was... Let me check it. 38.2. 38.2.
Intermediate tyres are your conditions.
Now, let's compare it with the pace of the cars. I was doing 38.2. Obviously, it's not so representative because I have the feeling the track is getting quicker every lap now. I see a big dry line now, as you can see in the track. So probably they will be faster or not. Let's see. Hulkenberg will do now 37.9, similar, 3 times faster than me. It's not bad. I think I was competitive and I was not using energy in those laps. Wow, beautiful shoot here from the aerial point of view. Look at these corners. Maggots, Beckett, and Chapel, one of my favorites. In wet, in dry, in whatever condition. Wow, now the dry line is massive. Super big. I think it's not raining even. Well, I see some drops of rain. Very little rain. .36.7. Wow, I think the track is much faster now. Much quicker now. Oh, some troubles there for Charles. Oh, looking up again. He's looking up, and every time we watch the onboard camera, having troubles in that corner. 36.6. That will be a very good reference. Bottas, a Sauber, that is a car slower than our car. Let's see what lap times that he can do. All inter tires. Here in these conditions, it's extremely important to manage very well the throttle pedal, not only for traction, also to save the rear, to save a bit of tires as well. In race, it's very important to take care of the tires. Don't overheat them too much. Well, it's going very fast in this section now. Still raining, but now I cannot see wet patches. It's very difficult to see wet patches. Bottas 37.0, definitely. Track is quicker than when I was on track. Oh, Verstappen go to box. What says the... Oh, probably even in 10 minutes it won't be raining, but in 10 minutes the session is over, so... Yeah, clearly we are going into a dry session, but there is no time enough to run on dry now. But I think soon the rain stop, and for me basically that's it. 9 minutes remaining, but it was a very good session. We were very fast in dry conditions in quali runs. Let's use this time to put all we have to put now for qualifying. Let's use the second kinetic, the energy store, the second one, the turbo. We are using the second. Electronics, I think I will start to use the second unit. It's at 50% right now, so let's start to use the second just just in the middle of the season, the race 12 of 24. So that means we are doing a good job saving wear of this component. And the gearbox, we are using the second, that is at 23, no problem. So this is what I'm going to use in qualifying and race for the rest of the weekend, and everything is ready for quali. Okay. Obviously, this inter that we were using in practice 1 and 3 won't be used anymore. Fortunately, we have 3 sets for Sunday, so no problem. So yeah, in that regard, I'm happy with 36.4 for Nico. I don't see rain, guys. Actually, there is no rain right now. I think even people soon will try to put dry tires, I think. I see a little tiny wet patches at the outside of the track, but it looks very dry right now. A bit of fog, a bit foggy. The day looks. But I think we are very close to see someone on dry tires, I think. Look at that. No wet patches right now. Yes. Piastri, sorry, Norris is still on track. I mean, the track is not still for dry tires, but it's doing now 34.6. 34.6. We are, I think, in the crossover right now between inters and dry tires. Okay, I think people is... Look at that, Alex. Alex decided to put softs. Let's see if we can do a competitive lap time. I don't think so. I don't think so. I mean, the track is dry now, but it's not so quick as it was at the before the rain. Obviously, we will need some. Even you can see still a bit of wet patches at the outside of the dry line. You can see it's not fully dry. It will be competitive, but I'm sure it will be very slow still. Anyway, let's try to check it. Let's try to see the lap times. It will be interesting to know. But as I said, I mean, it's very cool how the rain is on the track in this game. Very much more realistic than in other games. You can see how the dry lines start to appear as more cars are on track. If the track is very wet, you can see clearly the differences between the wet and the dry line. And now you can see that it's a bit, it's dry, it's semi-dry. You can see like semi-wet patches at the outside. Very cool. The visuals here in this game in rain. Very. It's a big step forward, I think. And also the feelings I had driving on rain in this game, in the laps I did before, it's much more realistic. I mean, it's a bit more unpredictable, the reaction of the car in the entry and the exit of these corners. It's like you are sliding much more, and it's much more fun. Oh, here we go. The lap of Albon. Let's see what he can do. Actually, it's have 29.5 as best lap time. Let's see what he can do in this sector. 28.9. First sector. I did 28.0, so needed 28.2. So as you can see, 7 tenths slower than his best lap time still. Onboarding cops. Let's see how it takes these corners. There is where I damaged the car. Oh, as you can see, you cannot put the foot of the throttle fully at that corner at the exit of Chapel. So that means the track is not 100% dry still. The last chicane. We'll do 31.6. Obviously, it's not a great lap time. 31.0. Perez. Piastri. 2 minutes remaining. Let's see if someone has time enough to do a competitive lap time. You can see at the outside line it's a bit not wet, but it's damp. 31.0 Piastri. Let's see Joe. First sector 28.7, a bit faster than Albon. He has a savage lap time 29.8. And I think this is the last lap we will watch here, because we have 1 minute 30 seconds remaining. Very interesting session. With dry track, then rain, now dry track again. Very interesting to learn a lot of things. But now focus on qualifying. In 1 hour I will be doing the qualifying session on dry, fully dry, sun, very different conditions, maximum attack. Let's see how the car reacts, and if it feels so good as it felt right in this session. Yo, 31.0. See Gasly. Oof. 36, a bit faster. He improves his personal lap times. 36 Gasly. 29.9. That starts to be a bit competitive now. It's in the 30 seconds remaining. I think we have no time for more. We can see the half lap of Piastri. We need 28.5 as a sector, 28.2 actually. Now the track is in competitive conditions, but we have not time enough. 12 seconds remaining, so that means the session is over. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, finish.
What an incredible practice session that was. But the fun doesn't stop here though. Join us again as the rest of the weekend unfolds.
Well, as I said, this is not representative. I mean, it's P1 because I test the car in qualifying conditions, on dry conditions. Most of the cars at the beginning of the session were not testing qualifying, and then it starts to rain. That's why I'm P1, so that don't mean I will be on pole position later on in qualifying, but it's a good signal. So, see you guys in 60 minutes. In 60 minutes it's time for qualifying. Thank you so much for watching, and stay here on Twitch with me, and it's time for qualifying. Before to end the streaming, let's check as always the well, let's see the full classification. When there is drivers that even didn't try tires. Now let's see how many points we achieve in the practice programs and everything for our development and everything. Wow, we have a lot of points now. 45 laps complete, 3 programs complete in perfect conditions, 8 development boosts. Perfect. More experience, and the rest is in the same level. We are close to reach 60 in experience, and we improve a bit the rating. So thank you so much for watching. See you guys in 58 minutes for qualifying. It will be very entertaining and very fun to watch. So see you here in some minutes. Thanks for watching.